Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So as you can tell by the thumbnail and the problem here, this video is going to focus on converting whole numbers into improper fractions and then multiplying fractions. So I have a problem here, 8 times 3/4. Now, you've seen several videos where I convert improper fractions to mixed numbers or whole numbers. Converting a whole number to an improper fraction is actually a lot more simple. So we have this problem here, 8 times 3/4. Now before we solve this problem, we have to convert the 8 wholes into an improper fraction. Very simple doing that. Anytime you have any whole number, all you have to do is make a line and you put a 1 underneath it. So when you have 8 wholes, whatever the whole number is, you put a line under it, you put a 1 underneath it. 8 wholes is equivalent to 8 over 1. Now step number 2, we multiply the numerators and we multiply the denominators. Now, this is a little different than adding and subtracting fractions. When we add and subtract fractions, we just use arithmetic for the top numbers, and then the bottom numbers we leave the same. That's when we're adding or subtracting fractions with like denominators. But when we're multiplying fractions, we actually have to do the arithmetic with both numbers. So for multiplying fractions, we have to multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators. For just adding and subtracting fractions, it's different. But I'm going to solve this problem here. I'm going to multiply 8 times 3. 8 times 3 equals 24. And 1 times 4 equals 4. So we have our final answer here. 8 over 1 times 3/4 equals 24 over 4. Now, if you want to simplify that into lowest terms, usually I keep my simplifying videos separate from my dividing and multiplying fractions videos, but since a lot of people have been asking, I will, for this one video, I actually will convert it into lowest terms. Huge thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate you. All right. So the final thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to do 24 divided by 4, and I'm going to figure out how many holes I have. So I'm going to make 24 tallies. I'm going to make them in rows of 4, see how many rows of 4 I get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now, as you can tell, I can draw circles to make them stand out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was able to get 6 groups of 4 within 24. 24 over 4 equals 6. 6 holes. All right. I am going to do another one. One final problem. All right, so 5 holes times 3 over 6. So now again, converting whole numbers into improper fractions is a lot simpler than doing it the other way around. So all I got to do to convert 5 holes into an improper fraction is simply I make a line and put a 1 under it. So now my next step is I multiply the numerator and then I multiply the denominator. Again, when we multiply or divide fractions, we have to do something to both the numerator and the denominator. When we add and subtract fractions, it's different. When we're adding and subtracting fractions, we keep the denominator the same and we just do the arithmetic with the numerators. But when we're multiplying fractions, we actually have to do some math with both the top and bottom numbers. So I am going to multiply 5 times 3. 5 times 3 equals 15. I'm going to multiply the bottom number, 1 times 6. 1 times 6 equals 6. And we have our answer, 15/6. Now if I want to reduce that to lowest terms, it'll reduce it to a mixed number. Again, usually I save that for a separate video, but since all of you watching like seeing me simplify, I'll simplify this. All right, so 15/6. So I'm going to make 15 tallies, and I'm going to make them in groups of 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to get a full group of 6 here, but I'm going to keep going until I get 15 tallies. 13, 14, 15. So I was able to get 2 groups of 6. 1, 2. So that is our whole number. So 15 over 6 equals 2. Now, for our fraction, let me move this over so y'all can see it. We're actually going to write this on the bottom because I want everybody to be able to see it. So 15 over 6 equals 2 wholes. Now the fraction here, here's how we figure out the fraction or the mixed number that goes with it. Whatever the denominator is, the denominator stays the same. So since the denominator in the improper fraction is 6, we're going to make that a 6. The numerator is whatever is left over. Since 3 is left over in the numerator, we're going to make that a 3. And we have our answer, 2 and 3/6. If I want to reduce further, another way of writing that is 2 and 1/2. Because 6 divided by 3 equals 2, and 3 divided by 3 equals 1. All right, so that is my final answer there. And that is my video for today. Again, I put a lot of steps in this video, so leave it in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want me to do a video simply where I just solve the problems and I don't put it in the lowest terms, happy to do that. That is usually what I do. I added an extra step because I've been getting requests to put my answers in lowest terms. But I'm happy to just do a video where I solve the problem and then I put my answers in lowest terms in a separate video. All right, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, leave a comment, and if there's another area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments as well, and I will do a future video on that skill. Have a great night, everybody.